We are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mary, the Medium, and Pet Psychic. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm hearing some static.
Oh, okay.
Is that my phone? Is because I have my phone too close? What?
So we have Melina coming back with us tonight. And,
hey, Melina.
How are you guys?
Good. How? And you're good?
Yeah, doing good.
Good.
I think I'm melting though.
From the heat. Oh my God, guys! It was 90 degrees here yesterday, and today it was 60. What the Hades?
Oh, wow.
What the Hades? I mean, yesterday I'm like, oh my God, I've got to buy short sleeves. These arms have not seen the sun in years, because of skin cancer and everything. So I'm looking online. I'm looking online, not at Amazon, but at other retailers. And I'm looking for short sleeves. I'm going, and then the next day it's 60 degrees. I'm like, oh, well, okay.
Yeah. I know. It was like really hot here during the day, but I remember, when was it? A couple of nights ago where the temperature dropped real cold.
Oh, yeah. So what was it today where you are in New Mexico?
It was, let me look here, 92.
No, thank you. That's what it was here. Jason, how are you doing?
Me? I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. It's hot here too. Humid. Just got a show tonight for what we're gonna talk about.
Okay. Yeah, spit it out. Let's go.
Well, let's see. First I thought we talk about well, we're gonna do our little disclaimer. We don't have to do the other one, I don't think.
Yeah.
This is just one of them. Let's go. Oh, sorry. I should hold on. I thought it was the hold on. I don't know why they don't load in the same order I put them in.
I don't
so
because that would be too easy.
Yeah, I don't.
Right.
Anyway, I don't think I have those. Anyway, first one, let's talk. We're gonna talk. I looked into the idea now that there seem to be more instances of cancer in your pets.
Okay, good.
And that and I didn't write them down. Oh, I can figure it out. There's a YouTube channel that Melina got us hooked on. It's that I gotta look because I can't remember. Short-term memory is shot right now. I'm looking.
Veterinary Secrets.
Oh,
Veterinary Secrets channel, YouTube channel. He does more kind of old school, holistic approach, simple, healthy remedies. But he was saying that a lot of it is because of the food that the majority of pet food has a lot of fillers and crap in there, carcinogens. So it all comes down to just like us, what they're putting in our food and they're doing it to our pets too.
Right. Yeah. I mean, what makes you think they're going to treat them any different? They don't treat us any different. Look at the crap they put in our food, So
the majority of our issues.
Let's not go there.
But I will. So let me give you an idea, okay? Because my day job, I specialize in nutrition. Okay.
Oh, right. So yeah. Because you're a chef too.
Well, that too. and I'm always flipping labels over, and I'm looking, and I'm going, you know. So I found, you know, those nut pods that you buy. You know, they're sold in Whole Foods Market. They're made with coconut and almond, and they're called nut pods. And so I was going to pick some up, not for me, but for, you know, other people, you know, the work environment. And I'm like, what the hell? It's got fertilizer in it. So I'm like, that's not good. So I went on Twitter and I said, you know, you got fertilizer in your nut pods. This is a common ingredient found in fertilizer. What is it doing in your nut pods? And then Daiya cheese, guys, you know, that fake cheese you see in the grocery store. Okay. For people who can't tolerate milk or milk products or anything. So
in plastic.
Flipped the label over and I read it, titanium dioxide. I'm like, wait a minute.
Silicone.
This is what Jason's eyeglasses are made from. This is airplane parts.
Yeah.
What is it doing in foods that, oh, but it's, and I heard back from the company because I tweeted about it. I heard back from the company and they said, oh, but it's one molecule off. I'm like, no.
That's like what they said about margarine. It's one molecule away from plastic.
Right? I said, you can do the one molecule thing all you want to. Titanium dioxide is still titanium dioxide, and you're putting it in human food for consumption. So guess what? After I made a big stink about it on Twitter, they took it out. They put in a genetically modified ingredient called corn instead.
Well, I know it's crazy. I mean, I was watching something about how over in the UK and in Europe,
Totally
like
different.
Fanta soda is let's see, they use beets for color, and I can't remember what the other ingredients was, but
natural.
it was all natural, and it's like,
not here.
But you know, I had like I think, you know, peeked in at one of the congressional hearings for a few minutes, and you know, that's what you know, Robert,
a fly on the wall, like I was in Iran, going, "Oh, I found you, Ayatollah. I know where you are." Yeah, fly on the wall, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna get some water.
But yeah, he was saying that, you know, we need to get all of this ingredients out of our food.
Yeah.
That they're, you know, allowed to put in over here, to whereas in Europe, there's like, what was it? Like 15 ingredients or something like that. That's like not even allowed over there. So
red food dye,
you know,
number 5, blue food dye. I mean, you know, if you go to Italy, it's all fresh, absolutely fresh. Markets, they're open air markets every Monday in most of the towns, are incredible. And you know, like they use beets for food coloring rather than red. Yeah. So it's like,
and Jason and I, we were talking about that earlier, about how you eat a plate of spaghetti over there and it gives you all kinds of energy, you know, because you know, and they were looking, you know, what the difference was, and it was the flour It has to be, you know, out of
White flour.
like,
Yeah.
you know,
Bleach.
Italian
Semolina.
flour.
Semolina or durum wheat, yeah, semolina, and or 00 Tipa flour, which is different from ours. Ours is so over processed, it's not even
Well, it's
funny.
processed and saturated in
Mhm.
Roundup, and that
No,
doesn't. That's yeah. Evie says
yeah.
that Australian rice, the Asians were caught putting plastic in the rice, but that isn't too far off with some of the stuff that they're coming out with now for the U.S. Like, it's literally plastic. They're repurposing plastic.
Yeah, yeah. God. Well, I know I've seen so many TikTok videos where they're like the bread won't squish anymore. You try squishing it and it just like pops back up.
The watermelon.
So
The
full. The
Has anybody had one of those plastic bananas or watermelons?
Yeah, I got one of the bananas. It was like rubber. It was like I couldn't open it. I couldn't peel it open.
It was all bendy.
So how?
Oh, Evie, there's microplastics in a lot of stuff too. She's saying with the rice, but microplastics, and they said what every person has about a tablespoon of plastic in them, in their brain, or moving around in their microplastics.
Look at this bottle.
Yeah,
I heard that those smartwatches,
this bottle,
that you know, the Apple.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, someone found out that those smartwatches were leaving those forever plastics, you know.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, and
So-
you want to know who else has forever chemicals in their clothes? Lululemon, guys, the athletic brand, forever chemicals in their leggings.
Really?
If you wear leggings without any underwear, good luck.
Is that like a fabric softener chemical? Is that like what they treat it with to make it soft?
It's all I know is it's chemicals that get soaked up into the skin.
Oh my gosh.
Lululemon.
Yeah, that's scary.
Lululemon.
That's really scary.
Well,
and that's a popular brand too.
Expensive.
Oh, big time. Expensive and popular.
They stole my logo.
Thank God. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they did. Thank God those tights are like 5 sizes too small sitting in my cabinet right now.
They stretch. Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, yoga pants are like you start off the day and they're skinny and jeans, and by the end of the day they're culottes. They stretch out.
Right. So, okay, so hey everybody that's watching. So we got Ilaria, Chantel, Evie in the audience. You got to excuse my old eyes. I really can't. Only buy Australian rice, as the Asians were caught putting plastic in rice. Yeah, that's god awful. I don't buy anything.
They put wood chips in our Parmesan cheese.
Oh no, it's sawdust.
It's sawdust.
Cellulose, guys. If you see, let me give you. And this is what's in cat food. Okay, we're gonna get into that. Kraft Parmesan cheese. Flip it. Label over cellulose. That's sawdust. That's wood pulp. Okay.
You see that in a lot of stuff.
Wood pulp. Yum.
Yeah, wood pulp. That's in Royal Canin's cat food. By the way, I tweeted to Royal Canin. I said, "How about come join me on my podcast? You've been poisoning my cat. I'd love to hear your side of the story." So let's get into it. The same things that are in human food can be found in the animal food. So I'm like, well, how come my cat Tuk Tuk can eat the dry food and not have the same anaphylactic reaction that he had with wet food. I mean, horrible. I thought there were 10 dead animals on the porch because
do you want to show the picture of?
Not yet. The gas coming out of Tuk Tuk's stomach happens to be from that polyoleosaccharide. Okay, not that.
This one.
No, go back.
Oh,
go back.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, fructose oleosaccharides. Okay, so saccharides, okay, is a derivative of sugar. Okay. Also, this is known as fructose means sugar. Saccharides means sugar, but they're calling it a prebiotic. Now, Orison Chemical Company manufactures this prebiotic that they add into just about all of the cat and dog foods. Okay, and let me tell you why. They call it a prebiotic. It bypasses the small intestine, goes into the large intestine, and ferments like a whole can of beans sitting in their gut. Okay, so the object of this prebiotic is to make them feel satiated, make them feel fuller. Okay, yeah, like it blows up their stomach. At the same time as fermenting is supposed to be helping with the good gut bacteria.
That's what they're promoting it as.
All Tuk Tuk had was diarrhea.
Yeah.
It was obviously fermenting to hell and back in his little tiny little intestine. Okay. But if you go back to the list of what's in, so this is what is in Royal Canin glycobalance diabetic cat food, guys. This is what I was feeding Tuk Tuk for years, 2 years, as the vet recommended it. But the problem is the vets, okay, the prescription foods, they get kickbacks from these companies like Royal Canin, Purina, what are some of the WD Hills? They all get kickbacks, okay, for prescribing the food. So they get money in exchange for prescribing these foods. But let's look at I'm going to blow it up. Chicken byproduct meal.
Yeah.
Okay. Chicken.
The very first ingredient should be the meat, and it should just say beef or chicken, or it shouldn't say beef byproduct.
Okay, so byproduct. Does anybody know what byproduct is? Byproduct happens to be their beaks, their feathers, their feet.
It's like everything of the animal that's
except for the meat and the skin.
Right, exactly.
It's everything else. Okay. So, and they're calling this like the protein. The next thing is sawdust. Okay. Powdered cellulose, sawdust. The next thing is wheat gluten. I'm a celiac. Okay. I have wheat. I break out in hives so bad it looks like I'm growing another person out of my skin. Okay.
Yeah.
And so wheat, corn, grains,
the gluten. You have to stay away from gluten, huh?
The protein, found in wheat. So, but a lot of the cat and dog foods all have these grains in it. So no wonder your dog has got candida, ear infections all the time. Okay. All right. So
fungus
and then the next item is soy. soy protein isolate as an emulsifier to make things hold together. Soy. Okay. A lot of fillers here. Wheat, soy, tapioca. Tapioca, I bet you it's starch. And then you got natural flavors. Does anybody know where natural flavors comes from? Let me tell you. It's found in a lot of human foods. They pin up beavers just for this. They are sitting in pens and they extract their anal glands for the flavor to make it taste better. Tabasco is one. You'll find it in horseradish and most prepared sauces, condiments. You got natural flavors.
Oh my gosh.
It's natural, and the natural food industry can get away with saying this for years because it's natural. It comes from beaver's ass. Okay, how many asses do I have left before I get banned?
I just want to know who ate the beaver's ass and was like, "Ooh, this is delicious. We need to put it in everything."
Oh, I know, God. And then, right? And then dried chicory root, okay, which is very similar to, I think it's the sodium pyrophosphate or the prebiotic that is closer to the prebiotic. The source of the type of prebiotic. So they got two things that are emulating prebiotics in the food. And I'm so glad I didn't shoot the middle finger. Okay, here we go. And then you got fruit oligosaccharides, which is another type of, we've already discussed that, prebiotic. Yeah, right. And then potassium chloride, table salt. You got to be careful, guys. Table salt in cat food? Come on. And then calcium sulfate, a source of calcium and sulfate. I did not look that one up. I should have. And then vegetable oil. What kind of vegetable oil? Is it canola oil that is carcinogen to begin with after it's been manufactured? Because they have to heat it at such a high temperature. And so this is what I was feeding my cat for close to 2 years. Now let's take a look at his face. Not my face, his face.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, poor baby. Gosh,
this is what Royal Canin food did to my baby, who is diabetic, who was on a very high dose. And we're going to talk about insulins in just a minute. But yeah, and inside of his mouth was swollen. His eyes were swollen. This is what did it. Now let me show you the remedy for it. $100.
Oh my gosh.
$101. You know how much that food was, guys? $244. So I called Chewy up, $60-something a case for 48
Oh
cases.
my gosh.
A case, yeah. And so I called Chewy up. And, I mean, talk about a vicious cycle. No wonder vets are making money. No wonder the prescription food companies are making money because the food is getting them
just
sick.
Like, it's big pharma.
Big pharma.
They're taking all the nutrients out of the food. And so we get sick, and then we have a prescription for it.
And he's diabetic. There is nothing in there that will help a diabetic cat. Not a damn. Not a damn thing.
Oh my gosh.
How many dams do I have left?
It's the F-bombs I think they worry about.
Yeah, so well, they're lucky I haven't said that yet. So anyway, talk about a vicious cycle. So what else did you find out about? Okay, that poly.
That
go back to
Mary, I wanted to tell you real quick about it's called Pep. Hold on just a minute.
Yeah,
I have to, it's okay. It's PEP2DIA. And
yeah,
it's been proven to help diabetic cats.
is that Bexicat?
No, it's another. I think it's another. It's this one's the brand. It's Pep 2D. I think it's for humans, but they now I think they've certified it for cats and dogs as well. It controls the spike, the glucose spike, so it helps prevent type 2.
Okay,
it's a preventative measure because a lot
it's
of
an enzyme that you give them.
Okay, cool. Peptidia. That's good to know. Now, if you find out your cat was just diagnosed with diabetes, here is another alternative versus the syringes and getting them on insulin. It's called Bexicat. It's just been out on the market for a couple of years. It's an oral medication, and it's had some great luck in reversing diabetes.
Oh, wow.
Bexicat. And I wanted to get Tuk Tuk on it so bad, but I couldn't because he had been on insulin for so long. So,
really?
and then also I found out, so the vet had him on Prozac. Okay. He was on this medication that said it's suitable for cats. Not really, I mean, so this one specialist prescribed it for him. I said, okay. And then I went back and they jumped him up from like 1 unit to 5 units. And then he just got bumped up again to 6 units. I'm like, guys, if you have to keep bumping him up, that tells you he's insulin resistant.
Right.
Which means this insulin's not working. Why is it not working? It's a short-term insulin. My cat was waking me up at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, every morning. I'm hungry, something was wrong. I'd come home from work in the afternoon to check on him. He didn't know who I was. Okay. So he was like in a little diabetic coma, kitty coma. So I said, that's it. I'm pulling you off of Prozac. And I put him on, I forgot, I got it in the refrigerator. Put him on a different insulin. He's like a new cat.
Wow.
1
Is
unit.
it the more extended release?
Long-term release, not a short-term release like Prozac is, but
does it start with an L?
Yeah, Lantus.
Lantus. Yeah, my dad takes that.
Oh yeah. That's humans take that too.
Oh yeah. And so Prozac, cost of it was $135 a month.
Whoa.
Yeah. Lantus was $35. So guess what? I've cut out Royal Canin. I do not suggest that food, the wet food. This is the wet food, guys, that I investigated. And you saw what happened to Tuk Tuk. I mean, I don't see any. Now,
yeah, I was going to say, stick with the food that you can, pronounce everything in it. And it's all just food.
Okay, so this is an ingredient that's in there. Sodium pyrophosphate, known as sodium acid pyrophosphate, SAPP, chemical compound used as an additive in dog food. It offers no nutritional benefit to dogs. It's a chemical. It can cause kidney stones, digestive issues. Okay.
Yeah.
And so here we go. Kidney problems in cats. This is in the cat food. Kidney problems in cats. So you're back at the vet getting more chemicals where you got the chemicals in the food. So this is a vicious cycle created by pharma to keep you constantly going back to pharma.
Yep.
Stop the cycle.
No
Jason
kidding.
and Melina and I are coming out with a cookbook for cats and dogs and other animals, okay? Pet foods. It's almost done. And we're going to sell
so much cheaper. So much cheaper to cook for your animals.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you're cooking yourself a chicken breast on the stove, put another one on for the
Exactly.
animal. Right.
Yep.
Can you mention some? Oh, Anne Burrell in one of your episodes, you being a chef. I thought you might have met her. She will be missed. I will, Chantel. I'll do that on Sunday. Yep. Evie, Mary, back in the day, dogs, cat were healthy. Now animals are getting sick. Yeah. And it's thanks to Orion Chemical. It's thanks to all the chemical suppliers that get their crap in the dog foods so that the dog and cat food companies can skimp on what's really good for our animals and put this crap in there. How many craps do I have left?
Well, there's a lot of crap, and that's the thing. It's like, well, that's why there's an increase in the cancer too, and also, how would you really? I mean, I think a lot of that, even in humans, a lot of it would be lifestyle change, not chemo.
Yeah.
Right.
Lifestyle change.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's what the majority of it is. It's like,
Yep. And
I would never, ever get chemo, ever.
Right, I know. Yeah, I wouldn't either because every person that I've known that has got it, you know, just survived through the chemo. You know, that was it.
But then they usually something else gets them because it destroyed all your immunity.
Yep.
Yeah. Plus, my cousin Susie developed lung cancer many years ago, and she died in the 90s. She never smoked, but she got chemo and she had a heart attack. That's one of the side effects. A very possible side effect of getting chemo is a heart attack. So I don't know that I would do it. I really don't. I believe in holistic and naturopath cures.
Yeah. And now they're coming out with you know, these actual med beds now that they're using frequencies and I think it's mainly frequencies actually.
Yeah, frequency generator,
Right.
Did you ever see that one where they had a bunch of people standing around a patient and they had the ultrasound on a tumor and they actually it shrank in real time with frequency?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. No, I hadn't seen that one.
It's an older video. I should find. Yeah, but it has to do with frequency and it resonates at whatever. Yep.
Plus, it helps to keep your body alkaline. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's also a prevention. So yeah, for sure. So anyway, this is in the Royal Canin food.
Probably a lot
of crap.
Yeah.
A lot. That's in the wet food. Now the dry food's different.
And just think how much you're paying them.
Not now.
To kill your animal.
But like how much it cost, it should have been.
That's absurd.
I'm not now. I am not now. Let me show you. I'm feeding them now. Hang on.
That should be like prime ingredients, and that's it. If you're paying that much money.
Yeah.
Pay for a bag of sawdust.
It should just.
Filler.
Yeah, it should just be meat, protein, vegetables, you know, a grain, and
Oh, I
okay.
thought, what was it? Saint fish?
What's the ingredients in that?
All fish.
Good.
Whole herring, salmon, flounder,
Yeah.
redfish, monkfish, whole hockey, sardine meal, herring, blue whiting, herring oil, red lentils. Okay, because lentils stabilize blood sugar, not only for humans but for animals.
Yeah,
if your sugar's going up and down, make yourself some lentil soup. It'll stabilize your blood sugar for hours. God,
wow.
it's amazing what I've learned in 40 years of
And you know, I haven't had lentil soup in years. I remember you know, my mom would cook it in the crock pot. And don't you just put like some bacon or ham and
onion there. Don't put
how you
onions
do
in
it?
there for humans, yes.
Yeah.
Onions, garlic, carrots, and you can chopped up, you can put celery in there, chicken stock, water, salt, pepper, and then I make my own chicken stock. I don't buy the pre-made stuff. It doesn't taste as good anyway. Yep.
Yeah.
And your lentils, throw it in there, cook it, simmer it 45 minutes, an hour, done. I always pre-cook my vegetables first in water, not in butter, not in oil, water. Serious.
Oh, you can do that?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I always did mine in just butter.
No. If you're watching your weight, guys, okay, and your metabolism,
yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching the weight go up.
and your metabolism is not moving. It's because oil.
I'm on couch.
Caffeine and oil are inhibitors of weight loss. So if you will notice, weight will start to come off. Number one, if you drop the caffeine, and if you drop any fats, oil, butter, whatever have you. So when you're cooking your vegetables, cook it in water.
Yeah.
And then add it to the soup. Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
It takes a while to come off, but it does, especially if you're not getting any exercise.
I started drinking turmeric and ginger every morning.
Digestion and inflammation.
And a cup of water. And it's helping me lose belly fat.
Put lemon in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can put lemon in there, pepper.
Fresh ginger.
Yeah.
That's what I've been using. I just, because I, keep it in the freezer, and then when I need it, I just pull it out and grate it.
Yeah.
Stick it back in the freezer.
Oh, and bay leaves. That's right, Evie, bay leaves. And Evie says she soaks her lentils overnight. And then Chantel just said Mary. Chantel just said Mary. Maybe I got off subject. Okay, Chantel.
Evie was saying that as of July 1st, a new tax in Australia puts anything with sugar taxed 20%.
What?
Yeah, for a new tax, anything with sugar in it has taxed 20% in Australia.
Really?
Oh wow! So they're really hammering on the sugar intake over there, huh? Oh my gosh, that's terrible. So,
Well, they're cleaning up they want the newer generations cleaner. So when because they can't eat them.
Right.
They can't eat us. We're too polluted.
All right, I know.
Right.
Instead 100% cancer. Yeah. So what else do we have on the slides that I sent you? Did we use them all?
I think we used them all, but why don't we just take this moment for our sponsor?
Oh, okay.
Hold on, we'll be right back.
You will love Italian street bread. It's a good. Go to italianstreetbread.com and order use some today. Capiche?
I see you.
You saw.
Have you been around negative people or in a negative environment? Frankie and Lord's Apothecary Cleanser Spray is a must. Just one spray to make the negativity go away. Available at marythemedium.com.
Hey guys. Yeah, and I got a bottle.
You there, Mary?
Yes, and I got a bottle too, right here
Okay,
next
you're back.
to me.
You're back.
On my.
Yeah.
Did you freeze? Did it freeze on your end?
No.
The video? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got a bottle. Yeah.
And it's almost empty.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot.
What?
Didn't you ask me? I'll send you one. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the smell of it. It's just, oh, it smells so good. I like to spray it like in my hair, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you can really smell it.
Well, I mean, it's great for a fragrance, like a home fragrance spray, a perfume, okay, and it's also like on the bed, you know,
linen spray.
Linen spray. But guys, the main reason I made this up is because I'm dealing with dark energies a lot. You know, know, they are attracted to my light, and so I'm like, oh hell no. So
yeah, me too.
So that's why I made
it's our monster spray.
And so let me see. So if you haven't gotten one, be sure to order it. Evie, your two are coming. They said it takes about 2 weeks to get to Australia, is what the U.S. Post Office said. But anyway, it's on the way. And so, gosh, yeah. And then I also, this brand, guys, Origin has got, Origin has got, I mean, it's 90% animal ingredients. The rest is lentils, vitamin E, and then taurine.
Yeah, so it's actual vitamins and stuff that's good for them.
Yeah, and so he went right to it. Like he bypassed his Royal Canin dry food and went straight to this food and just started gobbling it up.
Yeah.
And a little bit. You know, it's $32 for that size bag, but
that's not bad.
Not bad. But you know what, guys?
How much do you give them?
I only get like a fourth of a cup.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Do you know how easy it is to make your own dry food? Dehydrate it in your oven at 200 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can make your dog treats too, you know. Just slice up some sweet potatoes and throw them in the oven.
Yeah, dehydrate
until they're
them.
chewy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever used an air fryer?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you like it?
Lost her. She'll be back. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, let me text her. Oh, maybe it's her internet at her house.
Oh, here she is.
Sorry about that.
No.
There you are. So do we have any questions from Chantel or Evie? Anybody else out there watching? Do we have any questions? So I did, first let me say this. I did put Tuck on another diet. when he had the same reaction last year. I thought it was just allergies to the old house. It's not. They use the same thing in Hills. It was Hills prescription.
Yeah.
Food. And
Mhm.
so I had to take him off of that. Then I put him back on the Royal Canin. I took him off of the Royal Canin because of that, and then I was feeding him some other food, not the best, but he loved it and he didn't have any problems. The problem is if it's got gravy in it, it's a higher carbs in the gravy.
Right.
Okay. Because of the flours or whatever they use to make it with. So I had to take him off of that and put him back onto the Royal Canin. And then, of course, it's a vicious cycle,
Yeah. Mhm.
So I know how to make I'm an excellent gravy maker. So you know what? That's another thing I'm going to add in the book. Are the different gravies or the broths you can make to put on your cat food.
What is it? Just vegetable stock or chicken stock?
What I do is I put a little bit of flour in a pan. I turn the heat on, and then I put chicken stock. And you can put a tiny bit of butter if you want, but I don't. And chicken stock and whisk it. Just a tiny bit of flour. And so you can make a lot of gravy,
Yeah, that's exactly how I've always made my gravy.
Yeah. You can even get you can get lentil flour. You can if you have a food processor, you can put it in a food processor, make your own lentil flour. Okay. And so you can make a gravy.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yep.
I make
Absolutely.
my own book powder.
Because I still have one of those big old food processors, from the early 2000s.
Right? I know, right?
Yeah.
And the kids nowadays come up, what's that? We've never seen one.
Right? Mm-hmm.
I know DoorDash shouldn't drop it off. They wouldn't know what.
Right. Exactly, huh?
Oh, I know. So
Little Emma?
Oh yeah, where is Emma, Jason?
Right there.
Where's Emma? Oh. Mary, they have
no.
flour.
She was laying down right here. She's got.
Oh, Shira. Hi, sweetie pies. God,
She's
right before.
She's all sprawled out in front of me, laying like a little frog.
Oh. I was so upset. I was in tears when right before we came online, I was watching one of these videos on TikTok, these horrible animal videos, they show.
Oh,
it's hard.
I can't even watch them. I can't even watch them anymore. I mean, I would just start bawling.
I know, me too. I did. This cat was in front of the camera going, Mama, 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 Mama. It sounded like it was saying, Mama, Mama. And it died of a heart attack. Died of a heart attack. I started crying. It's like, that's painful enough to have it happen. But
oh gosh, why would they show a video of that?
For attention.
Your algorithms must be, because I don't get. They show up in your feed, Mary.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I just swiped up on TikTok and there it was, and it's like, anything with animals tugs at my heartstrings,
Yeah,
I could see a man get hit by a truck. I'm like, okay, whatever. But
animals, yeah.
Especially if he's wearing a black cape and he came from Iran, I could certainly not get upset about that. But
yeah.
Yeah. And so, guys, that's what you need to watch on Sunday. because everything I said has been coming true. Our Sunday show, hadn't it, Jason?
Yeah, a little too much. It's like
A
it's
little
happening fast too. It seems like.
really fast.
Yeah.
Remember, I just said there's going to be a lull. Okay, a lull, like everything's going to kind of quiet down. But then the how do you say it? Secular.
Do you think they're gonna try the Project Bluebeam next?
Like the fake alien invasion.
Yeah,
with
the
using
fake,
holograph.
Can they do it
UFOs and
there?
There,
Can they
oh,
do
I
it?
caught. Oh, I forgot. I caught. There was an orb above my house last night.
Oh
was
wow!
A what?
An orb, one of those like weird, like blinking colored lights that would change. Like, yeah, it was right
Wow.
above my. I took a video, but yeah.
Should I run outside and look up?
You caught one over your house at one time, Mary, in Florida.
Yeah. When? When was
Yeah,
that?
you took
yeah,
you're like, yeah, it was like that. Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
I remember that. Is that a satellite or something?
I don't know what they are. I mean, they're
Yeah.
they're showing up all over the place.
Yeah.
They're not drones.
Wow.
I've been going outside a lot more at night, just staring at the sky, and it's been like kind of not exciting here lately, but before, I mean, you'd see them all over.
Yeah, because you're wide open sky out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we're like shadowed by New York City, the lights.
Yeah, we have a lot of light pollution. I'm in the city, so yeah.
Yeah.
The light pollution, and then you can always see, like, if you look up at the moon, there's a big, huge just chemtrail going right in front of it.
Oh yeah.
At night. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll notice a bunch of chemtrails going across the sky in all directions. I'll have to take a picture and send it to you.
Jason, late last night, I saw something like what was saying strange, like what you was saying. It was strange. Evie saw that.
Well, the thing was, I thought, like when you hold your phone, sometimes if you move it a little bit, it'll kind of.
Mhm.
And I was like, I put my knee down, I was resting it. My phone was not moving, and this thing was going.
Oh wow. Evie had a question. Did we ever find out? Is there any update on the whales that were stranded?
Oh, the French whales. If they got, let me look, because I haven't.
In France, in the south of France.
Yeah, and all those doomsday fishes washing ashore too.
Where's that?
You haven't heard that one either?
No.
I just saw it like a couple of different videos on YouTube. They were talking about it, but if you search up doomsday fish, you'll see the videos.
Really?
Yeah, because they're these huge, long fish that live deep, deep, deep. And I guess, they don't come to the surface unless, something's going on.
Oh, that one that they pulled out? Yeah, like it's like a weird starfish. Like it had more points.
These are huge. They're like really long and silver. I mean, they're big.
So that's something I don't know much about. Aquariums and fish. I don't know anything about that,
I didn't either. I just, it was on, one of the videos that I just watched, randomly.
And I don't know anything about like geckos or bearded dragons. I would love to learn about bearded dragons and birds, So maybe we could do something like that.
Unicorns.
On the show. And unicorns.
And fairies.
And fairies, yeah.
Yeah.
I do know about fairies. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Oh yeah,
you could show
Peter hasn't been on in a while.
Mary's got pictures of little sprites in her hair.
I do. I do. No one believed it when I first came out with it, but I'm like, what the hell is that in my head? You know, and they hopped in my head as I was walking, and it used to be an old slave plantation, and they just hopped in my head, and raw, unedited photos of these things in my head.
Yeah, it was wild.
Aw. So no, any update on the whales? Anything?
I didn't see anything that since we've covered it, like any major, and nothing came up. So their friends, they probably ate them.
They probably did. It's like the
No.
Japanese, they eat anything alive or dead.
It's like when I asked Mary, I said, "Have you had to fix any mermaid yet?"
Oh yeah.
No,
How do you prepare mermaid?
no, but I had to kick a couple of them off of the yacht when I worked on the yacht.
Really?
Yeah, they wore high heels.
Those are called whores. No, no.
Yeah. Those are called like little gold diggers.
Gold diggers. Yeah.
Oh, gold diggers. That's the name of a new fish, gold digger. Oh, we're bad, and we are almost out of time too. So, I got AVI and Chantel. I hope you guys haven't really had a nice night with us. So anybody else have anything else to add?
Well, I did look, and the average cost for a cancer treatment currently is between $3,000 and $10,000.
Wow.
Minimum.
And I don't trust it. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, what are the chances when your dog undergoes that? I mean,
I don't. No.
Yeah.
It's the recovery. The thing I looked into is like if it's if it was like a younger dog and still had some life in them, that's one thing. But there's not. They don't. I don't think they know enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put my pet through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Emma's never had tap water.
Yeah.
She's always had filtered water. She's always, I don't.
That's Shira too.
Yeah, she's never had tap water.
Yeah,
No.
she's never had tap water.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I remember taking Charlie to the vet a couple of years ago with Julia, my niece, and Charlie was really lethargic. So we rushed him to the vet, and he had this wad of cancer in his stomach. And yeah, and they could have done surgery to remove it, but chances
but
of
they want to run like $1,000 worth of tests first, huh?
More than that, I'm sure. It's very,
yeah.
That was just the vet visit was close to 1,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you about when my ex-father-in-law moved to Durango? He was a veterinarian.
Oh, wow.
And he was going to open up, an office again, and he was just disgusted by these vets up there on the prices they were charging, because he's like old time vet, old time farm vet, because he mainly did like cattle and race horses. And he's like, a cat can't even hold $1 worth of medication. It's like these vets are just.
I know. I asked one gal one lady, she was a vet. I said, well, what made you become a vet? She said, well, I wasn't earning enough money as a school teacher.
Oh my gosh. See?
So, I mean, she was honest. That's brutally honest to come out and say that.
Yeah.
Night, Chantel. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Chantel. But
bye, Chantel.
But she's in it for the wrong reasons.
Oh.
It's like a dentist. A dentist salary starting off $500,000 a year.
Oh yeah.
What are their loans? Student loans, though. Like, yeah.
I honestly was in the
that's
wrong
how they control the medical industry here.
Yeah.
Is student debt and all that. Yep.
I've been to a really good doctor up there in Bloomfield Hills.
Oh, okay.
Years ago. Yeah. Yep. I was there. Right across. The place where I worked was right across from Aretha Franklin's old house.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Riri used to come in to California Pizza Kitchen and she didn't tip.
She didn't tip? No.
She didn't tip.
No.
Jeez.
No, I probably wouldn't have expected her to. I don't know. Yeah. So, love you guys too. Okay, guys. Well, we're out of time.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
So tell me up.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just going to say Mary's official website. You can go to marythemedium.com. And there you can find ways to book a reading. You can some of her past endeavors, like information, and to buy. And she's got other scents on there as well. That's the cleansing. Yep.
I'm thinking of coming out with a different line. A new line. Yeah. Besides my old line, okay, which is I've got Palo Santo, sage, frankincense, sandalwood, sage. I said sage, and then my cleansing spray. But I'm thinking of coming out with the gem line.
The
what line?
Yeah,
the gems, like gems.
That would be neat.
The righteous gemstones,
So like structured water, like yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What can you say your or do you want to say that your ministry out loud?
Well, I'm starting a ministry, and it's called the Christian Prophet Ministry, and I have a few more steps to do before it's official. I am an ordained minister for anybody that didn't know. I sure cuss a lot for an ordained minister, right? But yeah, kind of all fits in together, So I was thinking of the new line of products called the Righteous Gemstones, but I can't take that name; it's already used.
Yeah.
So I can come up with something else, but yeah. And it'll have the same kind of like amethyst for raising vibrations, emeralds for protection and calming, things like that.
We could put some
Yeah,
micro
that's
glitter in
good.
there too. Spiritual sparkly sprays.
There you go.
So
But
fairy
Really,
dust.
micro glitter does not come out.
but the thing is, I'm going to put gemstones in each bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real
that'll be neat.
gemstones. Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah, so, you know, you can at least have a gemstone after you buy the bottle. I mean, you know,
Right.
product. Right. Yep. So that's
Get it out. It's
yeah.
plastic.
It's not plastic. It's not out of
It
one of those.
floats.
Out of one of those vending machines, you know.
It's like, why is the gemstone floating? Yeah.
Oh, Chantel loves sandalwood. And being a Gemini, of course, you talk a lot of great communication. I'm a Gemini. Yeah. How'd you know that? And Evie goes, yeah, gemstones should be in the bottles. Well, they're going to be. So that's our new line. It'll be coming out soon. So yay. So guys, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Melina, for coming on.
Thanks,
and thank
Melina.
you, Mary.
Thanks for having me. It was
You're
good seeing you
always
guys.
welcome. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you know,
don't hang up, Melina. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I told Melina tonight, Melina wasn't going to come on. I said, Melina, don't get upset, get even. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, everyone. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.